Right, just a little bit of an update on the new Toyota Hilux Rogue. Now, it is a fantastic thing to drive. Got plenty of power, really smooth, really nice to ride in. But would I recommend it to someone? No. Definitely would not recommend anyone to buy one. The after-sale service I'm getting is absolute crap. The car has got a problem. Admittedly, it's not a major problem, but it's still a problem. When you pay that much money for something, you would like to think you're going to get a couple of years without any worries. But when I bought it, when it arrived at the car yard, it had a fault. And the fault was the motor generator for the mild hybrid system. So they had to get a new one, which took an extra 3 to 4 weeks for them to get a new one and replace it. Then they gave the car to me. I drove off reasonably happy, still pissed off that it took so long to get it, but then I noticed the hybrid system is not working. So I went back to the car yard and said, "This is not working. What's going on?" And they said, "Oh, it's because the battery's flat when we get them, and it's got to charge the battery for the hybrid system before it'll start working." So I'd already had about 200 and something Ks on it at that stage, and I thought, oh, fair enough. Sounds like absolute bullshit to me, but you know, what do I know? So I just kept driving it, got the 1,000 Ks up, still doesn't work. Took it in for a 1,000 K service and told them about it, and they said, "Oh, well, we'll hook it up to our diagnostic system." So they done that. When we picked it up, they said, "Oh, we hooked it up to the diagnostic. We had to send the results to Toyota, and Toyota will get back to us how to fix it." And to me, that is absolutely ridiculous. It just... But anyway, it's 3 weeks, maybe longer since then. We have rang them several times, and they keep saying, "Oh, we'll get back to you, we'll get back to you." They're not getting back to us. It's like as if they've got the money out of us, they don't want to know about it. So I would not recommend buying a new Toyota Hilux. I will admit it's not 100% the dealership where I bought it. It's not really all their fault. Like for the most part, they've been pretty good as far as not getting back to us. I can understand they're waiting for Toyota to tell them what to do. But at the same time, they could give us a ring and say, "Hey, listen, this is what's happening." But anyway, so my advice is don't buy a Toyota Hilux. But if you really, really got your heart set on one, make sure they got it on the floor before you do anything. Just tell them, get it in, and then I'll pay a deposit. And then when it's ready for you to pick up, before you pay that final payment, make sure you're 100% sure everything is working. Because Toyota, not necessarily the dealership, but Toyota, once they've got your money, they don't seem to give a rat's ass. It's just plain terrible. I paid all that money out for a car that does everything it's supposed to do, and it doesn't do it. Now the hybrid system, it's got a switch where you can turn it off, so you don't have to use it if you don't want it. I may not like it when it's working, and I may switch it off and have it off all the time. I don't know. But I paid all that money for something that I'm not getting. And I am so pissed. It is not funny. And that is one of the reasons why I'm saying this. That is one of the reasons why I'm saying do not buy a Toyota Hilux. But like I said, if you really want one, make sure you check everything out. Make sure they got it on the floor, because if they haven't got it on the floor, they will tell you, oh yeah, we'll get it here in this amount of time. Don't believe they won't. But anyway, when I stop whinging, I've got a little bit of footage of me doing a bit of work with it. I went and got a load of firewood. Not a very big load, but a bit of a load. I don't want to put too big of a load on it until it gets run in a bit more. It's still only got 1400 k's on it, so I don't want to put a great big load on it. It towed that fantastic. Like, you barely even knew that it was on there. The only reason you knew it was on there was every now and then if you hit a bump, you'd hear the trailer make a noise. But yeah, still cornered good, pulled hard still, just everything was great. But anyway, I'll give you a quick look at some of the features it has got. Now, one of the features is, I'll get where you should be able to see it, when you lock it, it folds the mirrors in. I love that. I reckon that is so good, until some little arsehole decides to swing on them. It's got the roller shutter, or I call it a boot lid. It's got lights, look at that. And you can change the colour of those lights, one on each side. Look at that. That is so light, it is not funny. And you can just drop it. Let's see if I can get a better shot. Just drop it, and down it comes nice and slowly. Excellent. So, it's not all bad, but again, when you pay the sort of money I had to pay to get this, everything should work. It should nearly go in and wipe your butt for you, the amount it cost. But yeah, I'll have to do another day where it's too dark in here. Even with the interior light on, it's too dark. So another day I'll show a bit more of all the buttons and things, and I'll do a run one day where I get it in 4-wheel drive, and because I haven't even tried 4-wheel drive yet. Watch this mirror. I love this. Pretty cool. It's all even got automatic high and low beam. To me, that's like space age stuff, like automatic high and low beam. Oh, I've locked it. Hang on, let me unlock it so I can close that. How's that? That is so good. Now, most people might put a heap of stuff in the boot, like rubbish and stuff. To me, this is just a car with a big boot. That's all that is to me. I have no intention of loading stuff in there. Oop, I'm just moving shit around here. But anyway, I'll play that video, and yeah, it's interesting. But forgive the camera work with the phone. It was filmed with the phone, and my camera girl is not the best camera girl in the world, and I'm definitely not the best cameraman in the world. But check it out, and yeah. Alright, I'll put it on now. Right, the Hilux is going to do some work today. Gonna get a load of firewood and see how well she pulls it. Alright, I've got to get into it. Right, we've only got a bit of a small load, but it's enough to make the Rogue work its little heart out, and it will get bigger loads as it gets run in a bit more. But anyway, let's see how it goes. Well, this is the sort of track we've had to go in on with the Rogue. It's not that bad, but it's still still a little bit more than what I want to put in. It's still too new to work to put it too hard into the bush. Bit of a bumpy section here. I'm sorry, I'm trying to drive. This is a private road, so I don't think there's any problem with driving while hanging onto the camera. Or actually, it's my phone. Yeah, just a little steep bit just here. Didn't even think twice about it. Okay.
Yep.
Well, the Hilux with a load on its back, or in the trailer. She rides good. It's pulling it with no effort at all. We're still on the dirt just yet. Just about to get to the tar, the sealed road. See how it goes in a sec. Alright, we're on the sealed road. It's a rougher road than the dirt was. I'll show you a bit more when we get down here a bit further. Right here. Start. Right, now we're coming out of the smaller roads. This road's still only an 80k speed limit, but we'll make the bigger heels in a little bit more. No, not a problem. Bit of a hill here. Not even thinking twice about it. Well, here we are back home with the Hilux Rogue. Nice little load on the back. It barely even knew that it had it on there. It was so good. Next time I'll put twice as much on. See how she goes. Rightio.